The state government is about to launch a new form of digital ID that means you'll never have to hand over your personal details to anyone again. It will all be stored in the Service New South Wales app on your phone, which will prove you are who you say you are.
Scanning his licence, passport and Medicare card, in less than 3 minutes, the minister proves he really is Victor Dominello.
This is unquestionably the Holy Grail.
This is your first look at the state's new digital ID.
This is a huge step forward in giving back people control over their data, control over their identity.
Personal credentials will be stored on your device. No IDs need to be handed over. And that means keeping your address and birth date to yourself. If you need to hire a car, rent a property, set up a bank account, check into a hotel, or prove you're over 18 to buy alcohol or attend an event.
All you need to do is tap your phone, and that will be a validation that you are real.
Australians from, the kitchen table to the boardroom table would have an increased anxiety following the deluge of data breaches we saw late last year.
But this seeks to take away the risk because companies will never have a copy of your details in the first place. But how can it trust you are who you say you are? Well, you'll need to take a selfie, which will be cross-checked against other forms of ID you've submitted, and when there's a match, you're good to go. The technology will be opt-in and should be available later this year, although you'll run into problems interstate.
More than happy to offer it to other jurisdictions.
Amy Clements, 7 News.
Hey, Shalom Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor as due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. News in this gospel, brother, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is the Akia Mahalaria coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. Another step closer to the implementation of the MOTB. As you see that Esau is going through these various steps of implementing these biometric forms of identification known as the real ID. You got smart watches, you have particular apps on your phone. According to this video that, pretty much tells you who you are. Talking about you don't have to give your information up, but that's hypocritical because clearly whoever you're giving your information to, like if you're applying for a job or government assistance or, whatever forms of services you need, they have access to this information. Okay, so whether you're walking around with a physical driver's license or a state ID isn't the point. Okay, this is the point that this is all controlled because when you upload things on a server or the internet or a particular app, which deals with computers and it deals with like a digital database, which is public, by the way, they can get access to your information. See, what happens is your information becomes readily accessible to whoever needs it or whoever wants it. Okay, so all that, well, this is private, your information can't be stolen. That's bullshit. Okay, because we know that so-called white man Esau Edom has control over all these particular endeavors, man. We knows that he is controlling the masses and have the narrative to control everybody's information, and he's able to dictate what goes forth and what doesn't. That's the reason why they want to set up this thing, because it's the ultimate slave system. Okay, now they're going to sell it to you people under the convenience of, well, you're not going to lose your credit card, your IDs, everything will be forever with you. Yeah, that's the sales pitch. But look at the security breaches, the data breaches that comes along with that, So it says Holy Grail Australia to become the first country since China to implement a digital ID in a surveillance state, okay? Because we know China is already under a technocracy where they're under a police state or a surveillance state, meaning that their citizens are living off what they call a social credit score, okay? When they're able to dictate your actions and your behaviors based on a particular action that you don't comply with the government or the authorities, they take away from your credit score, which will pretty much squeeze you out of society. Okay, so let's say if you are a nuisance, you have a number of violations put together and you're like not complying against the authorities, they deduct your points and, to the point you may not be able to drive a vehicle, you may not be able to go into certain venues, and eventually you're going to be ostracized out of work because I believe the more points you rack up, the basically the more draconian that they come upon the person. So let's just say, and I'm using this as an example because I don't know exactly how it works, but let's say if you have a 10-point scale, 10 being the most extreme, 1 being the best behavior. If you get 2 traffic tickets, which is 2 points apiece, that's 4 points. And let's just say if you end up shoplifting, that's 4 points. And then you end up not complying with authority, which is another 6 points. Okay, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 14 points on a 10-point scale. So your driving restrictions, I mean, your driving privileges, your buying privileges, these things will be taken from you to the point that you ain't going to be able to work, to make money, to pay bills, to the point they're just going to force you out of society. And that's what's coming to America. See, these countries like China, Australia, these are basically test subjects for Esau's tyranny, because these countries have been totally communized, man. Okay, especially China, which is a communist country. Okay, and honestly, America is not even a democracy, but these Western nations like America, Great Britain, Australia, they claim to thrive on the vote of democracy. But if this was really a democracy, people would have say-so over giving over their rights, man. Because with this system, you have no freedoms, you see? So that's going to come to the United States, man, and they're going to sell it to you people, okay? And it's going to come to the point that they're going to force it at gunpoint, because once they get the people that they want, okay, which is going to be majority of you people, because majority of you people, you're going to get C-hipped, okay? You're going to take the MOTB, okay? You're going to take that with open arms, because they're going to put you in a situation that's so dire to the point you ain't going to be able to resist it, you know? And another way I can see them doing it is through the food. You know, like right now, you got all these global supply chains backed up. Okay, nothing is really moving. Okay, the shortage of goods, the price of shit is going up. Well, not even the price of goods, it's really the dollar that's getting weaker. Okay, the price of goods doesn't increase. It's the purchasing power of the dollar that's decreasing. That's the reason why it appears that your goods are getting high. Okay, so like back in the 90s, eggs, 30, 40 cent a carton, 60 cent a carton. Now, today, that's $6 a carton is because the dollar is losing purchasing power. It's not the fact that it's going up. It's losing the power. But see, they can force you people into a technocratic world by the food, because they say you control the food, you control the people. Okay, so you people, you're going to sleepwalk right into the New World Order with no problem. And those of us that's going to resist this shit, they're going to come gunning, guns blazing for us. I mean, search parties, hit squads, military, okay, drones and shit, to the point of, you know, like, all right, we can't get these guys, man. We just gonna fuck it. They can't come back in society. Let them stay on the outskirts. Let them live in the wilderness. Let them be off the grid, okay? Because shit, they not gonna want to cohabitate with us in our new world order. And you goddamn right, okay? The Lord is with us. You ain't putting a damn thing in us, okay? We ain't taking no juices, which an article came out that out there in Montana, they're talking about banning blood transfusions from juice recipients, and they said that would pretty much make a 80% depletion in the blood banks out there, because majority of the population drunk the fucking juice. So, you know, brothers, man, this ain't the time to be being reckless and, you know, getting yourselves shot up, whatever, man. You just got to be really, the Lord said, look, redeeming the times, because the times are evil. I mean, accidents do happen, and the Lord, he's going to come through for us, but avoid getting into trouble, man, if you can. You know, because if you go through a blood transfusion, which is they put you in slavery, they put you to sleep, you don't know what type of blood they putting in you, and 90% of these fucking people are juiced up. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I opt death. Because they put that blood in you, you're going to die anyway. So fuck it. Why not succumb to your injuries and get an expedited trip to the spirit world and get away from this madness? You know, because being around these people, and I know I'm off topic, but even being around the juice people, you starting to be affected by it, man. I know a brother told me he was sick for fucking 2 months with unknown symptoms because he was around people that took that damn 3-pointer. So it's getting real out here. The Most High getting ready to start dropping a lot of you people, man. And he's getting ready to pave a way for the elect to make it through safely. Because you people you're just a fucking liability, man. You know, now you looking at us like, man, we should have listened. Yeah, you damn right. You know, but anyway, let's get the book of Ezekiel 28, because this is Esau playing God, man. And this devil gotta go, man. I am sick and tired of you Edomites, man. I'm tired of looking at you. I'm tired of being around you. I'm tired of I'm just tired of you, period. But the black woman, she looks at this man as a fucking god. Like, you got this show coming on called The Bachelor with this corny ass Edomite dude, and you got a cast of black fucking bitches on there looking at this cuck like he's a fucking god. You ain't no fucking god, nigga. You the devil, you the basest man, okay? You are lower than low. But these stupid ass black women, they ain't gonna see that until your ass get taken out. But see, the good thing is, majority of the black women, you gonna get taken out right along with them. If you don't wake up and smell of damn beans. Looking at this man like he's some type of guy. Yeah, it's a show called The Bachelor. You know the hypocrisy about this shit. See, let's see your woman, right? She'll watch a show like The Bachelor when this man got all his women around her, around one man, and she's applied and hoping to be on this nigga's coattail right along with him. But when it comes to you and you speaking the words of the Heavenly Father on what's lawful to do, she's looking at you like you the biggest hoe on the planet. You a piece of shit. You X, Y, and Z. But she'll watch a dumbass show like The Bachelor and be all flabbergasted by, oh my God, this is just, why you ain't cursing this dude out on TV? He got a harem of women around him, but because he's a white man, he gets away with that shit. You see the fucking hypocrisy of the black woman, man? It's stupid, man. Okay. And it says, Son of man, saying to the prince of Tyrus, thus says the Lord Yahweh, because thy heart is lifted up, and thou hast said, I am a God, and I sit in the seat of God, in the midst of the seas. Yet thou art a man and not God, though thou set thy heart as the heart of a God. This is what this man is doing. Look at this, man. Implement a digital ID and surveillance state. Why do you need to surveillance people if they so-called free? Huh? Because this is the wave of the new world. Okay? They want to link everybody up into the Internet of Things. And they're going to sell this to you under convenience. And eventually they're just going to gradually force you into it. They're going to take away things that's manual. Like, okay, cash, that's getting ready to be done away with. The new vehicle, shit, you ain't gonna need a key to start it up. It's gonna be some type of chip that you start up, and even then, you ain't gonna be able to get your old vehicles tagged up because, for the simple fact, if you ain't got the C-HIP, you can't go and get your you can't go to the DMV and get your paperwork that you need. Hence, basically, they're gonna fine you to death to the point you're gonna become indebted to the society. Eventually, that you ain't gonna be able to live. They're gonna force you out of it if you ain't gonna comply with it, man. And that's fine. Okay, it's fine to be forced out of society with you people because the scriptures say we ain't supposed to be hand in hand with you anyway. That's perfectly fine, man. We'll find our ways to survive out here. The Lord ain't gonna make a way. When I ain't gotta be on the grid with you people, I ain't gotta go to your jobs and look at your face and play games with your games with you. Nah, man, that day is old. We're ready to move on. We're ready for a different society, a new world. Okay, and I'm ready for this shit to end, to crash for good. I'm ready for the Lord to give us that power so we can do what the hell we got to do, man. But this devil, he keeps dragging his feet. Just come on with it. Okay? I ain't got time to wait for another presidency for you to bring a guillotine. Just do it during this man's watch. You got to wait for a whole nother president, and you got to wait for that, then that got to happen, this got to happen. Look, man, we ain't trying to be here another fucking decade. All right? I ain't trying to be here another 2 years. We want to be the hell out of here now. We want the kingdom now. We've been too long without the kingdom, without the Most High. We're tired, man. We're tired of eating your damn food. Tired of going to your jobs. We're tired of your fucking people. Tired of paying your fucking bills. Tired of driving your vehicles. Tired of feeling sick in the body, in the mind. Okay, we're tired of it, man. Shit, you've been in power 500 plus years. It's time for you to go. Artificial lamb, much ready meat, growing fucking meatloaf in a laboratory, man. Are you serious? Who wants to live like that? And honestly speaking, we're just doing preventative maintenance on our bodies, man. This is a matter, bro. We're literally dying by the day. Every day you wake up, no matter how healthy you are, you feel your health deteriorating. All the herbs and the tinctures we take and that stuff, that just prolonging the inevitable. We're just doing preventative maintenance, man. When you are preventing something, you ain't fixing it. You just preventing it from getting worse for a time being. It's just like a street with potholes in it. Okay, the pothole opens up, you put the asphalt in there until the weather and whatever semi-trucks come and deplete its source, and you got to keep doing it until the road is no good. You brothers want to stand in a kingdom like this, man? You waking up, you out of breath, man, your chest hurt, heartburn, gastrointestinal issues, stomach issues, man. You know, you want to wake up like that, inflammation in your legs and shit. You want to wake up in a kingdom like this every day? The sooner they get this dollar out the way, that's when things will start moving. But it says, behold, thou art wiser than Daniel, and there's no secret that they can hide from thee. That's right, man. That's why when you go into this digital implant, they got everything about you pulled up. It's basically a digital social security card. Okay, it's a digital. When they pull up your social, depending on what type of consumer reports they decide to go in your background, they have a file on you from your behaviors, from the people you know, from the people you've dealt with, from the jobs you've worked. They know your behaviors, man. They know you. They know where you've been in jail. They know how many times you've been arrested. They got access to all that information. And with this new ID, that's going to make it readily more accessible for them and convenient. To the point they're going to lock you into one database, to the point no matter where you go, they could pull you up in Chicago and you live in New Mexico. They're going to pull you up and they can see you. They're like, oh, well, you've been arrested for a DUI 3 years ago. How you faring now? Look like you're taking rehabilitation. Look like your license is suspended. We can't allow you to go, so we have to arrest you. We have to fine you until you get this taken care of. Then a dumb idiot gonna do it, and you're gonna be subjected to the system. And it ain't gonna last too long. The Most High is gonna come and do away with it, man. You know, and it says, and with thy wisdom and with thy understanding, thou hast gotten thee riches, and thou hast gotten gold and silver into thy treasure, man, okay? Because, hey, he's operating on the left-hand side. The scriptures say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges, okay? The Most High gave this man a certain amount of power for his rulership until the Lord comes and takes him out the way, because can't nobody get Esau out of the way but Yahweh Shai, okay? We can't take this man down. We don't have the power. We're literally at the bottom of the pit. And there's no way to take this man down. It is impossible. That's why the scriptures say, wait ye upon the Lord. Wait ye upon me until I rise up to the prey. Because once the Lord rises up, we're going to rise up and we're going to get that power. Then we're going to do what we got to do. But right now, none of us are in a state to take down this empire. So I don't know what the hell these other camps, these Sakari niggas are talking about. You know, they want to get up arms and go at it with Esau. Yeah, go right ahead and get your ass eviscerated. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and get eradicated off this earth, man. Because you know what? You don't have the power to play ball with this man. The Lord set this man up. The scriptures refer to this man as an anointed cherub. Okay, he's the Lord's anointed on the left-hand side. So you go against Esau, technically you're going against the Most High because the Most High set him up. But that doesn't mean you have to comply to Esau's wickedness, man. You against him. But meaning you trying to take this kingdom over with your bare hands, that's going against the Most High's order because the Lord set him up. Okay, let me clarify that in case a nigga gets stupid. All right. Not saying that going against Esau is a wrong thing, meaning his laws and shit. I mean, you keep his laws, okay? You remain a citizen. You do what you're supposed to do. But when it comes to contradicting the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, you do not compromise. Okay, you do not compromise the laws and ways of the Lord, because the Lord is against this devil, and we against this devil. But we have to wait until Yahweh Shai, man. You know, which 2/3 of Jake, they cool with this man ruling over them. I'm not cool with Esau ruling over me, man. You know what I'm saying? Having his way, telling you when to eat, when not to eat, putting stuff in your food. I'm not cool with that, man. That's slavery and that's death. And it's getting worse by the freaking day, man. Okay, and we want out. Psalm 17, and I'm gonna start at verses 8. It says, keep me as the apple of the eye and hide me under the shadow of thy wings from the wicked that oppress me. Esau is oppressive. This new technocracy is based on oppression. Okay, smart cities, 15-minute smart cities. They don't want you going 15 minutes no farther from your house. You got these smart bikes. Hey, look, we banning all cars. Okay, if you don't have an electrical vehicle, which most people can't afford, by like 2030, look, man, we want to ban all vehicles But take these smart bikes. Hey, you work at Target up the street. That's your route. Go to the park in front of your house, walk your dog, go back in the house and eat mystery meat. Eat fake food. That's what you do. And watch your reality shows. And do it again the next day while he's out enjoying the earth. Okay, he's surfing the oceans. He's living in the most extravagant lands. He's not subjected to some bubble that we're subjected to. Breathing the best air, eating the best food. Esau ain't eating artificial food, man. He's either eating people or he's eating real food. But us, he's trying to put us into a category that we gonna have to eat some beetle burgers, man. Beetle burgers and roach fries, bro. Like, you really want to live in a place like this? That's what's coming. That's why they doing away with all the farming. They got artificial farming now. They don't have need for farmers anymore. They stopped doing that years ago. Agriculture. They said that's the problem of the earth. Cows and chickens and breeding farming has been the problem of the earth, according to him. But in the ancient world, that's never been a problem. Farming was actually encouraged. A land Sabbath. You get the food from the earth and you do what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Have your chicken farm, have your lambs, your goats, you know, your cattle, your horses. Farming, you know, which is beneficial to the earth. Actually, is actually beneficial. But he say, oh well, with agriculture, that's the killer. Global warming. No, you're the killer. You're the death adder, man. You're the cancer. I'm sick of you people. We're sick and tired of this, man. And I should be your brother's prayers every single day for the Most High to take this man out, man. This man has to fucking go. All right, and we're not saying it just to say it. This man is a real problem. This man is a real problem in the earth, man. And he's standing in the way between us getting our kingdom. When he's in power, we will never get our kingdom. They have to go from the greatest to the smallest, from the elites all the way down to the newborn devil that was just popped out his mama's cooch today. They all got to go in slavery. Now, you got levels to deviltry, but nonetheless, they still a devil, man. Because one Edomite is enough to bring the world into wickedness, man. Evils have multiplied since Esau has been allowed to spread throughout the world. Evils have multiplied on a whole different level. And it says, from the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who can pass me about. They are enclosed in their own fat, and their mouth they speak proudly. And have now compassed us in our steps. They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth, man, okay? Meaning the satellites, okay? The satellites, they looking down on Jake. You know, they have all your information. They want to know everything about you. You know, everything about you from your hair color to your eye color. They want to know what color your blood is in the morning. They want to know everything. You know, these people are devils, man. These people they're just not going to stop. Wickedness is not going to stop until this man gets taken down. And that's why Yahweh I'm praying that he just moves a little bit. I mean, the Lord is moving. But I pray that the Lord, you know, he really speeds this man up. And he is, because you know what? And what proves that the Lord is really moving, even if you brothers don't really see it internally or externally, internally, the Most High is speeding the days up. Y'all notice that these days are flying by. We're already in March. You're going to blink your eyes and we're going to literally be in December. Okay? We're going to literally be in December when you blink an eye. Why? Because the Most High is speeding up time, because he's getting Esau out of here. Even Esau brought it out. He said, man, time, he said, we're losing literally a minute a day or something to that matter, a second a day or something like that. So, yeah, man, he's moving. But see, as the Lord is moving, Esau is still trying to remain stagnant. He's doing things here and there. But it's just like, okay, come on with it already. What are you waiting on? You got everything set up. He got everything he needs to bring to see him now. But see, what happens is he watched these videos and he like, you know what? I'm going to just hold out because y'all talking this shit. Nah, we ain't going to let y'all get the kingdom that easy. But see, it ain't up to you, bro. The Most High is controlling you. The scripture said that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. The king's heart is in the hands of the Most High. Roughly paraphrasing it. All right. But it says, they have now compassed in our steps. And it says they have set their eyes bowing down to the earth. Like as a lion that is greedy of his prey, And as it were, a young lion lurking in secret places, man, okay? Because a lion, they sit and they watch from the cut and then they move on their prey. That's what he's doing with this new system he's setting up. He's doing just that. Because he wants to know who is who, what's what. And he has an idea on who's going to oppose the NWO. He has an idea who's going to be with it and who's going to give him kickback. He knows we're going to give him kickback. Same thing when the C-19, when that madness came out. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we didn't adhere to it. You know what I'm saying? We ran the other way, and the Lord got us out the way of the gym. You know what I'm saying? So it worked out perfectly. You know, that we didn't have to take that you know what. But most of you people, you took that shit. Now you mad. You know, but those of us that didn't take it, we still got our jobs. We're still living. You know, we're still paying our bills. We're still able to move around. You know, we're still healthy. Outside of other illnesses we got going on in our bodies, but we're healthy of that potion. All right, with you people, you got what, 2-3 years tops to live. You know, so everybody that took that shit back in 2021, you may make it through this year if you're lucky. But I'm giving you to next year for y'all to start dropping, man. And those of you that took it before that, you going bye-bye, man. You out of here. All right. It says, arise, O Lord, and disappoint him and cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay. From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from men of the world, which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with thy hid treasures. Thou full of children, and leave the rest of their substance to their babes. Okay. You know, the inheritance factor. 2nd Ezra 16, and I'm going to start at verses 68. It says, for behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they should take away certain of you and feed you, being idle with things offered unto idols. In these concentration camps, okay, they're going to offer that C-hip to you in order for an exchange of your freedom. You know, well, hey, you know, you can get out of here and go back with your family and go back to work and, you know, live your life like you did. You know, have all the luxuries and so forth. Only thing you got to do is let us fit you with this device. And, you know, we're going to be straight. And 2/3 of you going to cop out to that. Because you ain't going to like the condition you in. You ain't going to like the foods they're feeding you. You ain't going to like the torture. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got the spirit of Yahweh Shai on you. So you definitely going to succumb to it. Because the spirit of the Lord is not dealing with you. That's why it says feed you the things being offered idle. Feed you with things being idle. Being idle means you're going to be stuck or still. And offered to idols, which is the C-hip. It says, and they that consent unto them should be had in derision and reproach and trod underfoot. So if you take the bait, you're still going to be destroyed. Okay, you're going to be in derision. Okay, they're going to reproach you. They're going to scold you. They're going to mock you. They're going to say, well, you chose to take it. And ain't nothing we can do about it. And you're going to be trodden underfoot. And it says, for there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. It says a great insurrection. So they're going to come. Okay, they're going to come kicking in doors. They're going to come looking for us. They're going to come looking for people that oppose the NWO. They're going to come looking for these so-called seat theorists and these people that's speaking out against them. Even their own kind they're going to come for. You know, whistleblowers. See what they did to Alex Jones, even though he's part of them. But it says they should be like a madman, sparing none, but still spoiling in those and destroying those that fear the Lord. And they should waste to take away their goods and cast them out of their houses, meaning they're going to go door to door. Then they should be known who are my chosen, and they should be tried as the gold in the fire, man. So we in heavy times, man, and this thing is getting ready to really bump up a notch, man. Lord's will. But I'm going to end it there. All praises and glory and honor is due to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai. And with that, shalom and a bubble ball.